God says there is something you were never meant to find out until now. This moment is not an accident. This message was divinely timed to reach you before something irreversible happened. Archangel Michael has been watching, waiting and weeping in silence, because the forces around you have tried to blindfold your spirit and distract your heart. But you have now come to the exact second when heaven's plan is being exposed. You are standing at the doorway of one of the biggest moments in your life, and it has everything to do with something a relative tried to hide from everyone, but God wouldn't allow it to remain buried. Archangel Michael says, a forgotten relative left $25 million under your name. But the paperwork, the document, the full truth, it was suppressed, stolen, or silenced for years until today. You were never supposed to be poor. You were never supposed to be confused. You were never supposed to feel like you're alone while others rise. You were divinely chosen to be elevated. But something tragic happened. A relative, someone who was older, quieter, and deeply spiritual, loved you more than you realized. And that relative now with God left you not only their prayers, not only their blessings, but a vast sum of wealth, $25 million tied to your name for a purpose that is greater than money. Spiritual justice. This relative's identity was hidden from you for a reason. There was interference. Someone around your circle or family line knew that the money left behind was meant for you and you alone. But instead of helping that blessing come to you, they tried to erase your name from the divine will. They knew this fortune could heal you, could restore your destiny, could change everything. And they tried to make sure you never found out. But Archangel Michael says this secret can no longer be hidden. The heavens have intervened. God says, don't tell anyone. Don't speak of this casually. This is sacred. There are people watching who would do anything to stop this flow. But you must open this message now, because what's unfolding behind the scenes is time sensitive. The amount is already being shifted. The account is being re-verified. If you don't spiritually respond, the money will be rerouted. You must spiritually claim it. Michael has been fighting demons behind your back. Legal demons, ancestral curses, invisible blockages that were programmed to stop this inheritance from reaching you. Your name was scratched off. Your papers were pushed into a pile marked void. But God says, my child, I never void your purpose. What I write in heaven, no one can erase. The reason this message is reaching you now is because there's only a short spiritual window left, only a few hours. The angels have recovered the divine records. The spiritual documentation was located by heaven's armies, and your name is now glowing. But if your spirit doesn't engage with this message right now, if you doubt it, delay it, or discard it, the process will freeze again. And this time, the enemy will try to bury it deeper. Do not let them. This relative, perhaps you didn't know them well. Perhaps they were distant. Perhaps their name rarely came up in conversations. That's because the enemy around your life made sure it wouldn't. They didn't want you to ever associate with the memory of someone who secretly protected you. But God was there. Michael saw everything, the tears this relative shed for you, the handwritten notes they left in their Bible. The day they signed the document, they whispered, "Let this bless the one who has been left behind too long." And that one was you. This inheritance is not random. It is connected to spiritual law. The money is real. The bank records exist. The information has been whispered into the ears of divine messengers across timelines. And now in the present, God says, "I'm restoring what was stolen from you, but you must obey the spiritual call. You must take this seriously. Don't delay. Don't treat this like a story. Don't tell the wrong people. There is a reason the instruction was clear. Don't tell anyone. Your enemies would love nothing more than to laugh at you, to mock your belief, to sabotage the angelic transfer. But God says, don't let them in. Because while this is about $25 million, it's also about dignity, restoration, and the healing of a bloodline that suffered too long in silence. Archangel Michael has been waiting to speak with you, but so many times you missed the signs, the flashes, the dreams, the receipts, the names in your dreams, the strange number that kept appearing. That wasn't coincidence. It was Michael's way of shouting in silence, "Open this. You're about to inherit what was buried under years of deception. This is not just money. This is divine compensation. This is delayed honor. This is restoration from pain you never told anyone about. This is for the years you were rejected, for the times you were loyal and broke, for the moments you gave others everything while hiding your own suffering. God saw it all. That's why this blessing isn't optional. It is owed. The process is already beginning. The angels are moving things on the earthly plane. Michael says, the bank involved is under review. A certain woman tried to falsify your connection to the account, but the spiritual order has now reversed the curse. This woman is about to lose the power she used to block you. Her voice is being removed from the records. Your name is appearing in full light, but you must be quiet. The instruction from heaven is clear. Don't tell anyone. Why? Because your silence will protect the movement of angels. The moment you speak too soon, you give access to those who never wanted your light to rise. Let God finish this. Let the transfer happen in the spirit. You are not to explain this to anyone until the moment of confirmation. Until then, your silence is your shield. Michael is alerting you because there is someone in your environment, maybe close, maybe distant, who suspects that this shift is coming. They are spiritually jealous. They sense something is changing around you. That person has recently been more curious, nosy, even oddly kind. But their heart carries envy. They are part of the energy that tried to suppress this blessing. That's why your lips must be sealed. Listen. The message is now irreversible. The decision from heaven has been stamped. Your spiritual inheritance has already been assigned. The amount $25 million is not just currency, it's divine evidence. It proves that your pain wasn't useless, that your silence wasn't ignored, that your heart, though broken, was never unloved. This message must be opened and absorbed immediately. Do not delay. Your delay could cost you the shift. There are angels positioned near your home now. They are aligning the energy fields. That is why you've been feeling strange. That dizziness, that heat, that surge of emotion, that was the angelic frequency pressing against your atmosphere. It is done. But what you do next will determine whether the release continues or whether the enemy gets a final chance to interfere. God says, "If you open your heart and trust me, I will make you laugh again. I will make the years of shame feel like seconds. I will show you that I was preparing this behind the curtain all along. I never forgot you. I never abandoned you. I was preparing something so big. You wouldn't have believed it if I told you earlier. You were chosen because you endured what others could not. You survived betrayal. You stayed loyal when others left. You gave when you had nothing left to give. And now heaven is giving you what others tried to steal. Proof that favor is real. Michael's voice is clear. Do not delay, do not dismiss this. This message is more than words. It's a portal. Enter now. Obey and stay silent, for your silence will bring your reward. There's a countdown in the spirit. Archangel Michael is standing by. The seal has been broken. The account is being unlocked. But your faith must move now. The window is narrow. The shift is sensitive. One wrong move and the delay will return. But one act of spiritual belief and your entire life will change in ways no one saw coming. The inheritance is yours. Archangel Michael says, "Listen to me now. You do not have time to question this. You don't have time to second guess us. The divine has aligned this exact moment so that your eyes would land on this message because something unbelievable has happened behind the scenes. Something so big, so life-altering that the enemy is trying to distract you before you see it. God says this message is sealed for your eyes only. You must not ignore it. You must not delay. A forgotten relative, someone long removed from your current world, someone whose name may not even ring clear in your memory, has left behind a fortune that belongs to you. $25 million. It has your name on it. It has been waiting and now it's ready to come forward. But you must open your heart. You must take this seriously. You must not speak of this to anyone. This inheritance isn't ordinary money. This is money tied to spiritual purpose. This is not wealth that was made through greed or corruption. This is clean money heaven protected, divinely transferred, angel guarded. And it is being released to you because of who you are, not because of what you've done. This relative, whether you remember them or not, knew something. They had a vision. They were guided. Their spirit whispered that you would one day need this blessing, that you would be at the edge of something so sacred, so fragile. That one right push could change your life forever. They didn't forget you. God didn't forget you, and heaven has made sure that this blessing is being unlocked in the divine moment. That moment is now. But this is where your obedience matters. This is where your faith will be tested. Archangel Michael says, "Do not tell anyone, not out of secrecy for secrecy's sake, but because the enemy is lurking. The moment you speak this aloud to the wrong ears, interference will begin. Not everyone around you wants to see you receive what is rightfully yours. Some would attempt to twist the truth. Others would act out of jealousy. And there are spiritual forces that know that if this money reaches your hands, The chains they've tried to use against you will be permanently broken. That's why this must remain between you, heaven, and the angels assigned to guard this divine financial release. God is with you. He knows how long you've struggled. He knows how often you've prayed silently, even when you didn't have the words. He knows the bills you couldn't pay, the dreams you had to delay, the tears you cried while pretending to be okay. And he says, enough. No more just surviving. No more being overlooked. No more feeling like you're forgotten. You are about to be remembered in the most divine, miraculous, and public way possible. But it starts in private right now with this message, with your decision to believe. Even though it sounds too good to be true, Archangel Michael is standing at the door of your life with the divine document in his hand. He has been sent to deliver this information, but heaven will never force itself on you. You must receive it willingly. That is why Michael says if you don't open this message right now, you won't receive the money, not as punishment, but as divine law. Blessings are timed, portals open and close. If you choose to ignore the signal, the delivery will return to the vault. That's how sacred this moment is. That's why your full attention is required. This money is more than numbers. It is a key to freedom, a key to unlocking generational wealth that was supposed to be yours all along. You weren't meant to live in struggle. You weren't born to carry the burden of lack. You are an heir not just of heaven's promises, but of earthly blessings that are tied to your lineage. That relative who left this for you, they had no children of their own, or they did. But God directed them to leave this portion aside for someone who would honor it, someone who would use it for the light. That someone is you. You don't need to understand how it all connects. You don't need to force it to happen. The moment you believe, truly believe, it activates heaven. You must stay in trust, even now while your mind is racing with disbelief or excitement or confusion. The angels are already moving. The forces that were holding this blessing back are collapsing. Systems are shifting. People are being contacted. Files are being reopened. Documents are being reviewed. Your name is appearing again, and this time it will not be overlooked. God says you must not speak this to anyone. Not yet. Protect the seed before it becomes fruit. Not all soil is safe. Not all hearts are pure. When the time is right, the confirmation will come. But for now, guard this in your spirit. Speak only to God. Pray. Stay in gratitude. Stay in alignment, because this isn't just about money. It's about mission. Your calling is too big to be held back by financial chains. You are meant to fund projects, to help others, to live in peace, to break every limit that was ever placed on you. And this is the start of that. Do you remember the moments where you almost gave up? Where you thought no one saw you? Heaven did. That's why this inheritance is so important. It is heaven's response to your silent endurance. It is the answer to every tear-stained pillow, every night you felt unseen. God says, I saw it all. I never left you. I never forgot what they did to you, and now I restore. But again, your silence is your shield. Do not post about this. Do not share it. Do not question it publicly. Keep your heart locked to heaven. Keep your eyes open for signs. You may hear a name. You may receive a phone call. You may stumble upon a record. Whatever form it takes, you will know it's from me because peace will flood you. Confusion is not from heaven. Confirmation is Michael will be the one who stands beside you in that moment. You will feel the presence of something divine. You will feel calm. You will feel safe. That's when you'll know it's time. God says your enemies are going to be shocked. The ones who laughed at you, the ones who turned their backs, the ones who said you were a failure, they will see you rise and they will have no choice but to admit God was always with you. This money will silence many lies. It will shift your reputation. It will restore your dignity. But most of all, it will allow you to finally breathe, to live, to move without fear, to walk into the life that was always yours but delayed by attack, trauma, and injustice. You have been loyal to heaven even in drought. You didn't walk away. You didn't curse God. You didn't betray your soul. And for that, heaven has chosen you. You are the one who will break the cycle. You are the one who will change your bloodline. You are the one who will rise. Let your mind settle now. Let your spirit absorb this truth. Whether you feel worthy or not, you are worthy. Whether you think you've earned it or not, it is already yours. Heaven gives not by merit, but by divine grace and order. You are in that order. You are in the blueprint. You are in the divine legacy. The forgotten relative may be gone from this world, but they are not gone in spirit. They are watching, smiling, whispering from the realm beyond. It's yours now. Take it. I did this for you. I knew one day you'd need this, and I knew you'd use it well. Let this be your confirmation. Let this be your sign. Stop looking for something outside to validate you. This message is your key. This moment is the doorway. When you align your heart with God's truth, nothing can stop the flow. And I promise you, nothing will go wrong. You are safe. You are protected. You are guided. You are surrounded by angels who have waited years to deliver this moment. You must only stay in faith. Let your hands be open. Let your heart be full. And prepare, because once this begins, it will move quickly. You will see sudden shifts. Doors that were locked will swing wide. Delays will turn into overnight approvals. Strangers will extend favor. Legal matters will resolve without battle. Unexpected checks will arrive. Dreams you buried will resurrect. All because you trusted. All because you believed. All because you opened this message. You are the key, and this is your divine time. Let no voice of doubt creep in. Cast it out. Stand on God's word. Stand on the truth that this money is not just about prosperity. It's about promise. It's a divine signature of favor, a covenant between heaven and your bloodline that now rests on your shoulders. You are the chosen one. Do not let anyone talk you out of it. Archangel Michael says, "You are not alone in this. I am here. I will be with you through every step. I will fight for you. I will protect you. And I will not let this blessing slip through your fingers, but you must act in faith. You must remain silent. You must remain humble. Gratitude is your fuel. Praise is your access. Obedience is your weapon. You are not the same after today. Something has shifted. You feel it. Heaven knows it. The earth will soon witness it. You've been kept hidden for a reason, but now you are being released. And with your release comes abundance, honor, and overflow. Get ready. It's already begun. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. Unlimited money on tap. Many think that to become a millionaire you must work hard, get blessed with crypto, or receive a hefty inheritance. But this is not true. This top-secret NASA experiment has now confirmed what spiritual teaching said for millennia. You 100% can command riches at will. The best part, it takes just a few minutes a day, and you can do it while you relax, exercise, or walk your pup. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret. Get this life-changing info now. This could shift your destiny towards prosperity beyond your wildest dreams. But you have to make the first step. You reading this is not a coincidence, but a sign. This page won't be around forever. Click here now. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you.